Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
Hey guys, I know
6
I'm
minutes to
new
drop
here,
off. Opening rear
but
hatch.
I'm also a new streamer. I'm doing my first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Delta with no guides. Feel free to join the stream, chat, and hang out with me.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the armor bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training arm.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same
Yeah,
time, he
I hope
announced
you
a naval
enjoy
blockade to
Delta.
prevent further
It's my
missile
first
shipments from
playthrough,
reaching Cuba.
so I may
But the
fuck up
Soviets
a little
didn't back
bit,
down,
but
instead placing their armed forces on secondary
I
alert.
beat this game when it
Soviet
first came out on
transport ships carrying missiles continued on
PS2,
course
fucking
towards
what,
Cuba.
12 years
US
ago?
and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war.
So I don't have
Frantic
any memories
negotiations
on how to
conducted
beat
through
it,
the UN's
but
Emergency
I
Security
fucking
Council
love
and
Phantom Pain.
official channels to end the hair-trigger
The
standoff.
fucking gameplay
Finally,
on
on
Phantom
October
Pain
28th,
was
the Soviet
peak.
Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba.
I'm talking, they
And so the world
perfected the
avoided a nuclear
movement.
holocaust.
They perfected the
But in order
stealth.
to get the Soviets to
The
pull
only
their
thing they're
missiles out,
missing
we
was a
had to
good
make a deal.
story.
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs
Somehow,
from Turkey?
Hideo Kojima
No.
fucked up on the
The Jupiter
story,
IRBMs
which is
deployed
usually
in
what
Turkey
he's
were
great
obsolete,
at.
and we were gonna
They
get
would have
rid
had
of
a
them
great
anyway.
story in that
Had no
game.
strategic
Would have
value
sold
whatsoever
fucking
to either
hundreds
the
of
US
millions.
or the Russians. The
Best
Turkey deal was a
gameplay
ruse,
yet.
a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted
I heard
us to
Metal Gear
return
Solid 4 wasn't
Sokolov.
that good, but that's one I haven't
You
played.
mean the Soviets pulled out
Feel
of
free
Cuba
to
just
write in the
get their
chat
hands
if you
on
got any
Sokolov?
questions about me or the
That's right.
game.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea.
Shagahard.
We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice.
I
President
mean, you
Kennedy
kind of
gave
had a
in to
choice.
Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him
Could've just
over to
fucked him
agents
up.
on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Too bad, motherfucker. So
Then, a
why did
month
they
ago,
give him up?
We
They
received
can
some
make
new
sense.
information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Hope they still have the same music in
Yes.
this game.
He was taken back to the
Fucking-
research facility and forced to continue working on the
Music
weapon
in
in
this
question
game is
under
fucking
KGB
beautiful.
supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I
You
guess
say
you're
so.
right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a
I'm
year
eating
now, the
some
Soviets have been conducting
Pockies right
frequent
now,
nuclear
which is like a
tests of
Japanese
semi-Palatials.
snack.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
Like a little
We're talking
round
about a secret
biscuit,
weapon so
Krispies
big
and
that
cream.
Khrushchev was ready to pull out a
Pretty
Cuba
good.
to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yask, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin
What's
Cliffs.
up? Welcome. We got the
Virgin
first
Cliffs.
playthrough, just didn't do one of.
Nice name for a virtuous
What's
mission.
up,
They
Speedster?
moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our
This
best
isn't
chance to get him
Shavam,
back.
is it? With a
This
new
mission would
name?
never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last
Are
chance.
you a Metal Gear
Sokolov
Solid
must have
fan?
known that too
I
when he
just bought
contacted
this. What's up, Two Psych? Welcome to my first playthrough, so I might fuck up a little bit. We'll see. Parachute is pretty badass. And fucking Unreal 5. Fucking graphics are pretty good so far. Yeah,
Listen
dude.
up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate
I remember to put it on there. I'm good, I'm good. I just finished the last episode of Invincible. You watching that show?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is
Pretty
complete,
fucking
we'll be
good.
facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, you'll be facing Nixon worldwide. Yeah, just bought it. It was on sale. It was like
Once we've
15%
confirmed the
off.
rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate
I have
it.
to
The
say I
process takes
prefer
about 20
the
minutes.
gameplay mechanics of Metal Gear Solid
Once
5,
it's
but
complete,
we'll see how this
gunship's arm
holds
will
off.
latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
I know all about the
Take it
fault.
easy. It's been combat proven.
All about.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump.
Oh my
The
god,
arm can
yeah.
handle up to 500
Graphics
pounds.
are amazing. They even have it on performance mode.
Going over the border
But I got the PS5 Pro, so it should be pretty smooth.
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons. As
Oh,
well
I
as
love
two
Hideo
40mm
Kojima.
machine guns.
I actually did a stream of finishing up Zelda The Endless 2 a few hours
Even
ago.
with the fuel in the reserve
That
tank,
game
we're
has
facing a 4-hour
fast-paced
time
net
limit.
gameplay.
If all
Really
goes well, it
good.
shouldn't take more than a few
Short,
hours.
but good.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Hope you pack me some calorie mates. How have you been, Shabam? You been good? Life going good in India? Nice. Ground Zeroes, how was that? Damn, lost my backpack just like that. Oh, what was your exam in? What class was the exam in? I may need to refamiliarize myself with the controls, so that might take me a minute. AI and ML? Oh damn. AI. That shit's gonna take over. Ooh, the classic codec calls.
You're already in enemy territory.
That's one
Somebody
thing
might
that
be
was
listening
missing
in.
from Grand
here on
Theft
out,
Auto
we'll be using
5.
code names to refer to each other.
Yeah, they do look really
Your
good.
code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Ooh,
But
Naked
not to
Snake.
mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful.
Ha ha ha.
You have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
If I remember right, sometimes you gotta like remove. I hope you did good on your exams. Do you think you did good?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that
I'm
clear?
gonna try to kill
This
as
kind
little
of
as I
infiltration
can,
is
but
the
we'll
Fox
see how it
unit's
goes.
speciality. In other words,
Alright,
when
enjoy
one's
your
in
lunch. You earned it. You had a hard
that
exam.
goes for food
What's
as well.
what's for lunch
Completely
today?
naked, just
Oh,
as
that's
the name
good.
implies.
That's good.
Great.
Hope you
Now
study
I see
good.
why you asked me if I like snakes.
What are you doing for
I
lunch?
suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject.
Oh.
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Simple
I'll
enough.
be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.8.
Oh hell yeah, you got some mom's
give you a call
cooking?
if I need to talk to you.
Mom's cooking's always
You
the
need to talk
best.
to me,
Not
use the
always is
send
good,
Okay,
but
Snake. Go get your
it's
backpack.
free. Alright. Bop, bop, bop. Look around. Ooh, scary. I'm gonna look at the menu real quick. Options. Game. Yeah, I don't need a lot of that. Show headgear during cutscenes. Yeah, we can leave that off. Graphics, performance. Ooh, no blur. We don't like blur. I'll leave that off. Yeah, I'll do none. Controls. We'll leave that on for now. Oh, it's already got that on for me. Good. Oh, we got some tips? Yeah, I don't need all that. What does this do? Survival viewer. Gotcha. Food. 1 calorie, mate? They sent me on a mission with 1 calorie, mate? Oh, run. Okay, let's dodge. Oh, my stamina's only 10? It's not good. Hold on, let me try that again. So holding it goes into a roll. That's useful to know. Just a regular does a roll. If I'm crouched and roll, I'll stay in a crouch. What's over here? Is this a little secret? Thought I heard something beep. Oh, that's my camouflage meter, not my... Thought I saw something. Okay, so I need to find... my backpack. Is... Oh yeah, here it is. Sweet. First mission accomplished. Damn,
I
it
see
makes it
you've
hard to
retrieved your
find, doesn't
backpack,
it?
Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the
Makes sense.
survival viewer, choose weapon from... Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina
Which
will
photo
start to
do
drop.
I?
If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
It's called a Hush
That's right.
Puppy.
It's been fitted with its own suppressor.
Hilarious.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy
Yeah.
idea was this anyway?
You should give
Solo
me some
covert
more.
actions are standard Fox operating procedure.
Yeah, but at least give me like
You
2 or
can't
3
leave
guns.
any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste.
No
Same goes
sweat.
for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence, there aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. You're a ghost, Snake, and there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government.
Then I'll just have to take care of...
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to...
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission...
A real one...
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, Survival... The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, as well as recording your mission data.
They're not much of a medic if they can only do it over the
She's here
radio.
on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
After a week, no
Jane
one has a
Doe.
name.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss? A legendary soldier. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization. She's going to be serving as Fox.
Boss?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18
Bullshit. He
hours.
knows the
You've
hours.
lost weight.
Maybe
You can
days.
tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
Yeah, that
But there
sounds
were
like
still so
bullshit to
many
me.
things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Did you though? Then what
Technique,
have so much
sure.
trouble with your
What about how to think like a
your
soldier?
boss battle?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that.
Yeah,
A
that
soldier
should have been
needs to be
taught like in
strong
the first
spirit,
week.
body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important
What?
is spirit.
That's bullshit.
Spirit and body are like two
Technique
sides of a
doesn't
single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades
Foreshadowing.
is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics
That's
are
true.
a living thing. They change
kinda.
along with the times. Yesterday's
Kinda.
good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that
True.
why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question
That's
why,
not true.
but you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the
In the
orders.
military, or in the
That's what
American
being a soldier
military, if
is.
someone gives
I
you
do
an
whatever
order
I have
that's
to get the job
unethical
done.
or against the
I
rules,
don't think about
you can
politics.
disobey.
That's not the same
It is
thing.
one of the rules.
Sooner or later, your conscience
Google
is
it.
going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just
Yeah,
another
Google if you
man
don't
with a
believe
gun.
me.
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being
Pretty
patriotic.
obvious.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
And they don't
I
care
follow
for
the
you
will
either.
of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
I guess that's true.
As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those
What?
we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only
That's
thing we
kind of
can
dumb.
believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me.
Yes,
It's
Too
good
bad
to hear
you
your voice
can't
again.
come on the mission.
same here. After all,
Oh,
who knows
back
if
to
either
0 viewers. I
of us
guess
will
there
make it
goes
out
my
alive.
mic. No point
Snake,
talking to
you
myself
are
like a
always
crazy
best at
person.
urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking. To use camouflage, then select uniform to select battle fatigues. Choose battle fatigue. The most effective camouflage is attain camouflage patterns that stand out in your...
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh?
It's just
Maybe that's why my pants have been so...
Snake, it's a movie.
I know, so...
Godzilla is immune to all weapons. Dr. Shirazawa developed that. Meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer, and it was originally a Japanese movie. I recommend seeing the original Japanese. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got...
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really?
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too. It might even win...
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making
Of course.
You sure know a lot.
I don't suppose you're the movie.
Not really.
Okay, then when the going gets tough, it's always good to be able to look at things from... That's the
No kidding.
That's the spirit. I see you've captured a giant. The giant anaconda is believed it's not poisonous, but they say it even eats crops.
And snake.
The giant anaconda is a very large snake.
Got it.
I knew you were going.
Glad I did.
Well, the guy.
Good.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. This.
Tasty. too bad. Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already... You can't let the Kremlin find out that the contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either.
The Major is right. The point of this mission is the success of the mission depends on change your camouflage. The uniform option lets you choosing camouflage that also don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound. But if you crawl instead, you should be. You can see how effective your camouflage is by look. The camo index shows the higher the value, the key is to make yourself one with.
Who's that? Huh? What the? Huh? Who's that? Marcus, huh? Who was that? Who's that? Ah! Radio, we need backup.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
Huh? Who's that? Huh? Who's that? What the? What's wrong? Who's that?
What can I say? plane. Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
I think I saw something. Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
footsteps.
Who's that? Huh? Who was that?
Respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
Without converting nearby guards. If you're relatively far away, you should generally feel safe across the floor while prone, and if you're in direct eyesight of the enemy, then around 70%.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Without being spotted, if you're heading under an object or heading crash, you've got extra protection.
We meet at last.
But be warned that you're not invisible. If enemies are searching for you and want them to pass,
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
too bad. Pretty tasty.
So make sure you're keeping Snake well fed and try not to let his stamina fall below half at its maximum. I want some more. The sonar is one of Snake's best tools when it comes to getting a feel for what's hidden behind walls and around corners, but you need to be aware that the noise it makes is actually fairly loud. And like Snake's hunger pangs, will cause guards come investigate if they hear its beeping sound. Unlike many modern stealth games where your footsteps are virtually silent as long as you're crouch walking, enemies in Metal Gear Solid 3 will
You okay?
even if you're
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz.
Yes.
Slowly walk up
The
behind
best
you.
crew has to offer.
Hold down the left bumper to
They're
enter
coming
stalk
for me.
which will walk up
I'm
behind you.
finished.
Calm down.
Left stick, crouch
I'll
walk.
get you out of here, I
Enemies in
promise.
Metal Gear Solid
And we got
3
some of the
will
best
turn around
backup we could
even
ask
if
for.
Left stick just as lightly as you possibly can to slowly walk up behind them. Fortunately, you can hold down the left bumper to enter a stalking stance, which will eliminate your footsteps.
That's what they
but
were
make
making
you
of
walk
Bill.
Yes. The Shagohod.
extremely slowly.
The dreaded behemoth.
Forward
A tank
and
capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me. My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up.
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before.
Major.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured leg. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to treat a bone fracture. First, secure the affected lacerations. You'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, diptych to slow the flow of blood, and bandage. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should... Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival... job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Shagohod.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her Cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Solid 3, there are 4...
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive.
Reset under caution, and if they still can't find you, you will finally go back to the normal state. Basically, going into high alert is very bad, and you should try to avoid it whenever possible, unless you're looking to get into a prolonged firefight. Thankfully, Delta autosaves every time you enter a new area, and it's very quick to reload should you be spotted. There are lots of opportunities to use both the environment and Snake's huge assortment of items and gadgets to your advantage in Metal Gear Solid 3, giving you a ton of options of how to approach any given combat scenario. Some things to look out for especially: oil drums that can be pushed down hills, multiple enemies, or that will explode when shot, beehives above enemy control lines, buffs to distract 40 guards and cause them to lose all situational awareness. Bro, you've never seen the original script. Giving you a ton of options of how to approach any given combat scenario. Some things to look out for especially: oil drums that can be pushed down hills to bowl over enemies, or that will explode when shot, beehives above enemy control lines.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Distract 40 guards and cause them to lose all situational awareness.
Launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
empty magazines to lure unaware guards away from their posts.
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
Be on the lookout for this spot.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
Symbol on your food before you
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev.
Food has gone bad, and look out for this fly symbol on your food before you eat it. This indicates that
A
the
few
food
days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great.
Food has gone bad, and eating it will give Snake food poisoning.
I am to survive this crisis, I must have your
which will cause your stamina to deplete much faster, along with making Snake grab his stomach.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your company
will alert nearby guards. If you're in dire need to restore stamina,
so you
it is
haven't
okay
heard
to
that.
eat rotten food and then
The
immediately
man who
take
arranged
digestive
the
medicine,
defection was
which
a
will
group
cure
colonel
the
by
poison.
the name of
If you don't
Yevgeny
have digestive medicine for whatever reason, you can also just spin Snake's bottle around the model viewer's cure menu until he hurls after pausing. This will also get rid of the food poisoning, but you'll lose a chunk of stamina as
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss?
As a
The
result,
mother of your
additionally, you can use spoiled food as a weapon by
that's
equipping
the
it
one.
and then tossing it
And
towards
she took
nearby
2
guards.
miniature
And if they're
nuclear
hungry,
shells
they'll
along
eat it
with
up,
her.
causing them to
The
either
boss
rush off to
took
find a
2
bathroom,
miniature
vomit,
nuclear
or
shells.
straight up collapse. You can ensure that they're
afraid
hungry
so.
by
I
blowing up a
believe they
nearby
were
food
a
stockpile
gift for
with
her new
TNT.
hosts. The Davy
You should
Crocker
always
Atomic
look to
Battle
pick up and
Group
hold on to
delivery
calorie
system was
mates and
completed 2
instant
years
noodles,
ago.
as these restore a ton of stamina
Serious
and
problems
have
were
the added
found with
benefit
the
of
launcher's
never going
range
bad.
and precision.
This likely
Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest
won't come up
condolences
pretty
over this
often,
terrible
but it's
tragedy.
still worth knowing.
So,
If you wander
the
through mud or
boss,
water,
with
you
Colonel
can walk on an
Volgin's
otherwise
help,
clean
stole
surface,
2
you
experimental
will create
nuclear
footprints,
shells
and those
and took them with her as gift.
footprints will be
when
noticed
she
by
defected.
guards and
Then,
investigators.
shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so
To
far?
lead an enemy off their regular
Yes, that's
patrol
correct.
and subdue them,
And
but it
the
can also work
American
against you
government
if you're trying to hide
denies
away.
any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all
Your
the
silence
work?
weapons will be your most powerful tools in Delta,
I
but
don't
they
know
are
what
not
else
an
to tell
unlimited
you.
resource. The
The
silencers
enemy
will break
insists that
after
this is all a
repeated
ploy
use,
on
so
your
be
part.
careful about wasting their
I've
durability
said it
against
once,
animals
and I'll
that
say
can
it
otherwise
again.
be killed
Our
with your
government
survival
had
knife,
nothing
or
to
during
do
boss
with it.
battles where you don't have to
And I
worry
would
about
like
giving away
dearly
your
to
position.
believe you.
You can equip
However,
and
I'm
unequip
afraid my
silencers in the
power
menu
of
by
the
pressing
military
X
has
on the
weakened
PlayStation
since the
or
Cuban
the
incident.
Xbox.
I will need some
In
kind
another
of
one of
proof that
those,
this was
that's
not
cool.
the action
I don't
of
know
the
if it's very
American
useful,
government.
but that's cool nonetheless. Kind of details that this game is absolutely full of.
You
You can actually
won.
disable a radio
You
on a
must
guard
catch
by
the
shooting
boss
it with a
yourself
well-placed
and
shot.
recover the
If you do
remaining
it with a
Root
silenced
Beer
weapon,
device.
they won't even notice. Then if they spot you,
Then
they won't be
you must find some way to prove your innocence.
able to radio in for help and
Prove
then
our
move on to
innocence.
yourself.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
If you find that you're low on ammo for your
Boss
main
should be
weapons,
close
you
to
can try
Colonel
picking
Volk.
up and putting down.
How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel
Dead
Volkin
or
is a member
otherwise
of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government.
Incapacitated enemy
One
to shake
week,
their belongings
you have
off them.
only
They only
one
have so
week,
much though.
and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volkin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our
So, once they stop dropping items, it's time to move on.
What if we
Knocked down
can't
enemies can wake
prove
up on their own,
innocence?
while enemies that are put to sleep with a tranquilizer gun will generally be knocked out unless another guard comes to keep them awake, or if you sit around and wait a full 5 minutes or so,
A
enemies
nuclear
that you
attack
knock
on
out
the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your
punches,
discretion.
takedown, or a choke will come to
Disposal.
their senses much quicker. Enemies that you knock out via punches, takedown, or a choke will come to their senses much quicker. You can tell how close they are to waking up by counting the
Put
number
it
of
simply,
stars
in order to
surrounding their
avoid
head.
a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
One of the most useful
And
items,
eliminating the
especially
boss
early on,
ourselves will
is
prove
the crock.
America's innocence.
Right.
As when you use this while
Higher ups
underwater,
decided
you're
that you're the
basically
only one capable of pulling this off.
invisible to enemies. It will
You
also
were
make
her
dogs
last
scared
apprentice.
to attack you,
Screw this
even
one
though
up,
they
and
will
we'll
still
both be
bark
6 feet
and
under.
cause an alert if they
There's no
spot you.
choice.
If you've got the sneaking DLC pack, you should have it right when you start the game. But otherwise,
Are
you're
the
going to have to
Russians going
find
to be
it in
helping
the
us?
swamp of Chir.
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Go in the lake, swim under the water
That's
once
it.
you're going to have to
also put
find
us
it
in
in the
touch with a
swamp
couple of
of Chir.
insiders.
Go in the lake,
Insiders?
swim under the water
There
once
was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the two
Spawn.
NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
climb up this
Precisely.
tree, shimmy across the rope,
Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation.
drop
Their
down to
code
rope
names are
below,
Adam and Eve.
and then shimmy across again
I've
to
been
reach
told
an
that Adam
otherwise
has
unreachable
infiltrated
platform
Vulcan's ranks.
where you can pick up the prop cap.
We've also
And
arranged
that's
for
a
him to
rundown
provide you
of
with an
things
escape
that-
route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Even by today's standards, Metal Gear Solid 3 has impressively deep mechanics and interconnected systems that make fighting enemies, facing bosses, and exploring environments a ton of fun. Metal Gear Delta faithfully recreates one of the best entries in the series, iconic moments and all.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose
Playing
it.
Metal Gear Solid in a in your life saying Barbara Walters. Yeah, she was about to talk about your anal. I get that. That's interesting. But now she's doing these interviews.
Do you mind if I have a cigarette?
Please have your cigarette. People, let's open the door.
People are all.
Oh, man. It's fine.
Smoking weed in like stadium.
But not a fucking cigarette. It's fine. It's fucking fine. I'm curious. Did you even go to like elementary school?
Yeah, I did. It was off and on. It was in between jobs, mainly.
What was it? Even that preface of like, do you mind if I smoke a cig? What's that? Back in 2004, Metal Gear.
This is Snake. Do you read me? I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss and our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the... I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during... She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue...
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission. It will be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime at the very... But remember, this is still a sneaking snake. If you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear...
Understood. paramedic.
Snake, it's so good.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were...
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start, and try not to get, if you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And I can see you.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to...
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission...
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you...
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Huh.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. So that's why I volunteered.
Thanks.
Stop. You can thank me when...
All right.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.